Matthew Stuckey here from Verity Baptist Church, Manila, and Verity Baptist Church, Pampanga, with just a quick missionary update. And I didn't do one last week, but anyways, last 2 weeks we've had a total of 72 salvations. And right now, just recently they had, made the lockdown more strict again, and now they've eased it up again. And so I don't think they're going to make it more strict again. I believe it's going to be more open here going forward. They've started to be concerned about the economy and things such as that, and so it should open the doors for it to be easier for people to come to church, more public transportation and things like that. The vast majority of our soul winning right now is door to door. We're hoping we'll be able to start going in parks and things like that, like we used to, and everything like that. But I'm pretty encouraged because I think this week we're going to be back to a pretty normal schedule with both of our churches, and it feels like it hasn't been like that for a while. It's just been difficult, tough choices to make, and things such as that. But just continue to be in prayer for us. I know it's tough in a lot of locations. It's been very, very strict here, especially being in Metro Manila, because this is the area with about 2/3 of the COVID cases in the Philippines. So this is the area they're most strict for, and it's kind of hard as at the borders they've had a lot of checkpoints and everything to try to contain everything in Metro Manila. So that makes it very difficult. But we're continuing through the book of Romans on Sundays. We talked about Old Testament salvation, a week and a half ago on Sunday. And this past Sunday, I didn't go through Romans, though. I wanted to preach another sermon. So we're doing a series on the whole body cast into hell. We talked about cutting off the hand and how your hand represents your works. So it's kind of an admonition there to be a hard worker. We also talked about cutting off the foot this past Sunday, which in the Bible, your feet, we went to, I think it was Proverbs 4 for the sermon, and how your feet always represent the path you're headed in life. I kind of likened it to how if you're going on a hike and everything, and you're on the right path and you're doing what's right, there's a lot of side trails that you can choose to go off into sometimes. And the devil has a lot of side trails for us in our lives, and sometimes curiosity gets the best of us. And then I also preached on married into the ministry, where I talked about being a pastor's wife, or an evangelist's wife, or deacon's wife, or being married to someone who's in the ministry. Then on Wednesdays, of course, we're going through Revelation, and we're halfway through a series on Babylon. So we'll be in Revelation 18 coming this week, and we're getting towards the end, but there's still a lot of sermons because Revelation 20 is really packed, and there's a lot of great information left. And after that, we're going to start the book of Hosea. So just continue to be in prayer for us out here. And obviously, it's been a long struggle. 2020 has been a crazy year. People have asked me about the missions trip. I know I've mentioned a couple times before. It's kind of up in the air at this point. We don't really know what the regulations will be. As of now, at least here, I'm not sure if everywhere in the Philippines, but at least here, if you're under a certain age, I think under the age of 21, you're restricted from being in public. I think that's still, it's hard to follow up because things have changed so much. But I know, like with us having young children, young children are not allowed to be out in public, which has restricted a lot of people from being able to come to church. So we're hoping that that will get overturned, quickly, because obviously, it would be great for families to be able to just go out to the park or go out to eat or go out to the mall or something. Right now, they're not allowed to. So it's definitely been difficult here. But just continue to be in prayer for our ministry out here. And thank you, and God bless.